Recording is on.
All right, there we go.
All right, we're going to. But yeah, how you feel about the Homelander, Tony?
Man, that dude was thug. He was a thug for real, man. He didn't give two shits about nothing.
Yeah, I
He
said,
was
but
like,
not spoiling anything. The Homelander was white privilege.
Ooh.
no, he was superhero privilege.
He was superhero white privilege, but that's what.
Yeah, yeah. I binge watched the hell out of that shit. Like when it came out, I binge watched the fuck out of that shit.
Yeah, everybody was talking about it. I was like, I need to see this shit, but and I'm glad I did. That shit was dope as fuck.
I'm glad y'all recommending me this show because I'm watching that show Handmaid's Tale, and
I'm on that shit too.
So
Oh
wait.
my
Is that
gosh,
that's a
like
good show.
I'm
that the
on
show
that
with
shit.
fairies?
Oh, Turner put me on to that show. I need to like start watching more of that because the first episode was dope.
That
Oh,
shit is good. I just started this season. I'm on the third episode, and I'm saving the rest for a rainy day. But that shit is good as hell.
so
Yeah,
is that Prime show too? It's
no,
like the
it's
Nah,
one with
that's
the.
Hulu.
Hulu.
That's
That's
Hulu.
Oh,
Hulu.
okay, that's Hulu. All right, all right. I might be able to watch that. It's like I've been wanting to watch that.
It's a good show. All right, so like originally when I was watching the show, I was kind of getting mad because the main character in that show, she likes to linger. Like someone will tell her something, and there'll be a scene of her just sitting there, and then she'll do something. So once I got past that, I was like, all right, now this show's a little. Now we getting somewhere.
You right. The first episode, she did like the linger, and
Oh, but it gets
uh,
worse. It does get. I'm
What
like at the. I still gotta watch the latest episode that came out, but yeah, that show.
what was your last episode? What season you on?
I'm on 3.
Oh yeah. You know it builds up a lot of
Yeah,
shit.
I'm still on the first episode, so that's
Bro.
that's what I said. I need some catching up to do.
Hey, you gotta catch up. You gotta skip. You gotta catch up like real fast on that shit.
I know, but I
Once
still
you get,
gotta before I get to there. I still gotta finish Pose.
what's that? Stripper,
Uh,
stripper TV show or something?
nah, that's right about the transgender shit. And that's
yeah, but
like that
that
shit.
show is so well written. Holy shit!
Like I'm not gonna lie. As a straight man, you'll feel weirded out, but it's really well written.
You talking about pose? I thought you talking
yeah.
about POLES.
Oh no, Pose. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I thought you talking about some type of stripper TV show. Like, what are you looking at, man?
Nah, if I was talking about some stripper TV show, I'd be talking about Black China.
Who Black China? One of my favorite undesirables. Yeah.
Bruh, her mother is the greatest supervillain ever. The way her mother be cursing her out, I feel sorry for Black China. I don't know if that show was supposed to make me feel sorry for Black China, and I think she made it look that way. But
No. A lot of people agree. A lot of people actually feel bad for her because she's actually acting like the way her mother treats her.
yeah, but I think for some reason I know more about them than I should, and yeah, it's like I do because like we've always said the people, and she from DC too,
Yeah.
and I was like, and I've always said there's something about Black China that I just don't like, and then I like looked at her mother, and then I was like,
That's it.
that's it, that was it, and then after a while, just like all clicks together. So, all right, let me get started on the first topic. How do y'all feel about Jay Z partnering with the NFL?
I still need to read up on that, but from what I've heard, I heard that a lot of people was mad about it because Colin Kaepernick. It has something to do with Colin Kaepernick like being blacklisted, and the fact that Jay Z's made a name for himself with social justice and helping out black folks. But like when it comes to the NFL, who's grimy when it comes to black people, you want to help them out. Is like what? but I still gotta like read up more on that.
Yeah, I heard about that shit too. I think I heard about that shit today. What was that black girl that was on ESPN?
Jamel Hill.
Hill.
Yeah, yeah. She said something about it on Instagram that Jay Z he sold out Colin Kaepernick to get a deal with NFL. So they say that he will be in charge of a lot of the halftime performances and stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you're talking about yeah, Kaepernick's girlfriend. Mm.
Who?
Yeah,
Nessa. If you're talking about Captain's girlfriend, Nessa, she had a problem with it too because she didn't
yeah,
like him.
but that's what I heard up on.
Oh, I didn't even hear that she had a problem with that actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nessa had a big problem. Eric Reed had a problem with it. Nessa had a problem with it.
Wow.
Some
yeah.
people are indifferent. Me, I'm like, because JC did say something that I kind of agree with. Okay, we did the boycotting and the kneeling thing, and that was to um, promote awareness to police brutality.
Right.
And I think it did its job as far as like, even though I feel like and I've been the first one to say it because I had this argument with Brandon. I said I felt like me boycotting the NFL game didn't really do shit. Probably because people were still watching it, and but I know the ratings went down, and I know the NFL they've been trying to nip this in the butt for like 2 years straight, but they also keep putting their own foots in their own mouth and like doing shit that keeps people from doing it. So I figure like them hiring Jay Z is like supposedly the band aid because Jay Z got so much influence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm
but
not mad at Jay Z. I'm not mad
but
at
you know,
Jay Z for. Go ahead. Go ahead.
but also, the boycott. They stopped showing the national anthem doing on national TV. So they kind of prevented that after all the kneeling. They lost a lot of money because of that because they wanted to promote shit like the far the military and shit. So they lost a lot of money with that shit. Cause now they don't show the anthem no more.
Oh, yeah. Don't they get paid to show the anthem?
Yeah, they pay the military. They pay the military to do. I guess it's a contract with the military or some shit. The military pay them for them to show the military so they can boost people from joining the military and shit. So the military pay the
Oh.
NFL to do all this shit. Yeah.
So then it don't even really make. So then by you saying that, it don't make sense why people so bad when you kneel for the national anthem. Then.
Right.
Yeah. Cause they just started, you know what I'm saying? They didn't start doing the national anthem so like less than 20 years ago or some shit. So
Right.
9/11.
now they doing, yeah. So now they just doing it because they trying to put the military got a contract and they feel like yo we got money to do all this shit for the military and show our soldiers and blah blah blah. So they promote motherfuckers to join the military, but so it didn't work out. So they lost money off that shit.
Yeah.
Plus,
But
Crazy.
the only reason I'm not like calling Jay Z a sellout because one, like it's a partnership. It's not like he's working for NFL. He's working with the NFL. So it's not like I feel like if anything, if the NFL do something wrong, he could just void and just leave. Like he could just take his money and go. So I think that's what the partnership is about. It's not like him working. That's why it's like you can't call him a sellout if he's working with and not for. And another thing, the way I see it is like um as someone that's like been to marches and boycott, they work for a while, but after that, what's next? It's like, what are we doing next? It and like, what moves are we going to make next? Because we could keep boycotting, but like after a while, people just to me, people ignore that, and like it's going to start falling on deaf ears. And if nothing gets fixed, and all we're doing is boycotting, I feel like we're just being stagnant. So I feel like Jay Z doing this is the same as like Martin Luther King was working. I'm not comparing him to Martin Luther King, but it's like when Martin Luther King, like he had to work with talk to the president about the whole civil rights movement and what did he want and all that other stuff. I feel
Yeah.
like this is sort of on the lines of the same thing. Like he could get something done. And like if he could get something done, it could be a positive. So I don't want people to jump the gun on this too much. But
Yeah.
Right.
At the end of the day, for Jay Z, this is a venture. It could work, it
Business.
cannot work, but at the end of the day, it's just a venture.
This is business.
yeah, and business like as for a business move, this is a great business move.
Like, what is he losing really? I don't really see this being a bad thing going on.
I mean, it's just because black people, we're just passionate about shit. So like when we see one of our own, doing something that we perceive to be like, not to our benefit or some shit, that's
Mm-hmm.
when we start calling people coons and shit.
Don't get me wrong.
Even if it has nothing to do with, what we're fighting for.
Right. Like, I like that passion balls, I really do. But like sometimes it's you gotta step back a little bit and just be a little more like think about it. Where like what is really gonna be the fault here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now on to the next topic, and this is for the wrestling fans in here. Two questions, and I'm gonna start with you, Father. How did you feel about SummerSlam? And how did you feel about your boo Sasha Banks coming back?
You already. I don't even need to speak about Sasha Banks. You already know. I was marking out like a motherfucker. My baby has returned, and she is not a face no more. She is a glorious ass heel. Thank the Lord. I've been crying and bitching about it for like 3 years. Like, turn heel, turn heel, turn heel. You like when she was face, right? She lost like all of her championships within a week. When she won that women's championship from Charlotte back at that one Raw and then lost it the next week, I'm like, because you're a motherfucking face. If you was the boss from NXT, the ones that didn't give a shit about what nobody had to say and that, talk shit and could back it up, then you're going to get somewhere. But this new woe is me, women's revolution, I'm a cry because I'm just so, thankful to be here. That's not the shit I want to see. Fuck them. Fuck them kids. Fuck them little ass girls. I don't want to see that shit. The fuck you sitting there over there handing out your merchandise to little ass kids for? I don't care about them. Them little ass girls that don't know what the fuck about no goddamn professional ass wrestling. I want the Sasha Banks that was snatching wigs off bitches' heads. I want the Sasha Banks that made a Bailey fucking fan cry and took her shit and ripped it out of her damn head. That's the Sasha Banks I want, and I got it back. And she is in her glorious blue hair doing that. I stand, I stand, I stand. But still, fuck them stands though. But anyway, fucking SummerSlam. SummerSlam was dope. I actually enjoyed this year's SummerSlam. It had like really good matches. I like the approach of like some of the storylines that went through. Of course, there were some iffy parts about it, like that Kofi Kingston ending. The match on that the ending of that Kofi Kingston match was like that was super unnecessary. Of course, the Fiend Bray Wyatt that has got to be like the highlight of the whole damn show. Because when that nigga came out with the mask and like the new theme song, bro, that shit gave me like. You remember when Kane debuted in '97?
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of. That oh, this is super fucking interesting. This dude, he reimagined this whole character that he's been, which has always been interesting. But now this is like, oh shit, I'm invested. I want to see more of this. And they actually released there's actually a report saying that they're gonna save Bray Wyatt for like special occasions and shit. They're not gonna have him come out doing weekly shit. They're gonna have him like they're gonna savor him, which I agree with because this is something that's special. And he's essentially Demon Finn Balor. Like the one or two times he comes out nowadays, like that type of shit. Other than that, SummerSlam was dope. I enjoyed it.
All right, what about you, Tony?
Um, I kind of thought that it could have did better. Like I think the Kofi Kingston RKO. I mean Randy Orton could have easily beat the fuck out of Coaston or whatever Kingston. Um, I'm trying to think of what was the matches that was on there. The Dolph Ziggler joint was what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that shit.
I thought it was
Um,
hilarious.
but it was like the last Summer Slams. It was like the previous Summer Slams was like real big. It was like long matches. It was like a big storyline. It came like it kind of seemed like they kind of just ran through that shit.
I mean, it's a Goldberg match, and Goldberg was known for just squashing people, so I kind of expected that.
And plus, I think they're still trying to save face for that shit that happened at Crown Jewel or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I look at that match, it's just like, well, like at least Dolph Ziggler got some super kicks in. Like it wasn't a total squash. He got some super kicks in, but as far as Goldberg, like spear, jackhammer, it's over. Now I wasn't expecting him to do it 3 times, and like the third time when he came out, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of laughed, and then like he kind of like held him up and then speared him again. I thought that was kind of hilarious, but I wouldn't call that the match of the night either.
Nah, that definitely
Nah,
was not the match of the night.
nah.
So what did you think about the Trish and Charlotte match? Because people was calling that match of the night.
I also kind of called that match of the night too, because that match was really fucking good.
That match actually surprised me. I wasn't expecting
To be fair, I
all
think it
that.
surprised everybody.
Like especially like I haven't seen like I know Trish Stratus like she did one a couple pay-per-views ago, but at the same time like not a one-on-one singles match, and watching that go down, I was like, this is better than I thought. And I think that's what everybody was like attitude going in.
I think the AJ Styles joke could have been better.
I'll agree with you on that.
The Amber Moon joke, that joke was weak. Holy shit, that was weak.
Fuck Ember Moon.
I love Amber Moon, but it's just like because it's a backstage stories that Vince McMahon don't like her, so
I
they're not
don't.
trying to push her. They're not, like
I don't think.
she thick as fuck.
Go ahead, Tony.
Nah, I would say I love Amber Moon. She thick as hell. She got potential, but I'm tired of Bailey winning match with that belly to belly suplex shit. That shit corny as hell.
You don't like her super.
It's just what the fuck, like, oh, let me give you a hug, let's fall together, yay! It's just so fucking corny, man.
I mean, if you compare it to the Eclipse, yeah, it's like
Yeah,
that's what ends you. Like Ember Moon, she got to damn near jump off the top rope and put you in a stunner just to finish you
But
off. What Belly
but
got to do?
the
She got to hug and body slam you.
yeah, and just give you a hug while you laying down, like let's make love. Hey,
Honestly, I'd rather see that than a fucking DDT.
yeah. But it's like the Shawn Michaels kick. It used to be a super move that everybody doing. It used to be doing
yeah.
Same thing with a spear. Everybody have a spear, but usually spear is not your final move you do. It went from just like the super move that everybody got like now it's kind of like a better move to your finish move.
Remember when
That's how
the
I feel about
moonsault was a finishing move?
oh
The moonsault.
Oh
yeah you
yeah,
go from yeah
yo, I'm like, yo, why is people kicking down a 450 splash? I said that. Like, why are you kicking out a 450 splash? You should never kick out of a 450.
I think they need somebody to go against the woman SmackDown champion old girl. Needs somebody to go against Bailey.
Barely.
Uh, I think the tag team, Alexa and Nikki Cross, they kind of good because I was tired of the Iconics. They was just corny as fuck.
I feel bad for the Iconics, honestly.
I feel bad for the Buki Warriors. Just because, like, I know they had a story, it didn't even involve Alexa Bliss, but I knew they was trying to put Alexa Bliss in the SummerSlam some way. But I think, like I told Wallace, it's like a girl coming over to your house and you about to smash, and she comes over your house and your best friend smashing in your bed. That's how I feel about Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross winning that. It's like this
You're
wasn't
not
meant for you.
wrong.
It was meant for me. Why is they smashing and she came in for me? It's just like tough titty.
Yeah. But like you said, man, I love that fiend jump. That his new intro. That shit is good as hell. I think that and the Brock Lesnar jump was kind of the biggest highlights of SummerSlam. But that Randy Orton, I thought I could have sworn that Randy Orton could have just beat Kofi Kingston for that fucking belt.
I'm with you. I didn't like that ending just because they did it with AJ Styles and Samoa Joe, and it's like, why are we doing this again?
Yeah, because Kofi Kingston is good, but he's not that good to go against Randy Orton.
I don't know because he beat him last time the old feud when they like singles feud. It was like, if I'm correct, Kofi Kingston won that feud.
Yeah, but you got the Trouble in Paradise and RKO though. Come on, man.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Some finishers are just better than the others. Like that's why I love the Sweet Chin music because the Sweet Chin music actually looks like it will knock you out. Especially like one of my favorite Sweet Chin music is when like Shelton Benjamin was coming off the top rope and Shawn Michaels just
Oh
caught him
yes,
and he just caught him
Yeah.
right
sounds
on
so
his
good.
chin. I remember
Yeah.
marking out for that because I said, "Oh my god!" He's like, he's not getting up. Uh, also,
Oh, yeah.
what do y'all think about the King of them bringing back King of the Ring?
Love it.
Yeah, I think they gotta do something to bring up ratings. Um,
Not even that. It gives people a chance to shine.
yeah, but if they have the same people winning that shit, is kind of pointless.
I think that's
I know heard on the internet they supposed to have Bray Wyatt go and give Steph Rollins for the belt.
I don't think that's gonna happen yet.
Yeah, I
nah.
seen that. I forgot why I seen it at, but I seen it somewhere on my feed that they was gonna make that for they're gonna make that for King of the Ring.
I think
It's got that Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton again, a rematch. This is just a rumor though. But yeah, King of the Ring is good as long as nobody else. I don't know. I guess it's just everything started getting watered down. Like Kevin Owens doing a stunner, that just look like a that's you know when you go into the cereal aisle and you see the Fruit Loops with
Yeah,
toucan salmon, you see the Fruit O's.
yeah.
The Kevin
Yeah.
Owens is the Fruit O's.
oh, he's the Great Value Fruit.
Hey, he not the Fruit Loops, he's the Fruit O's.
Oh, the
Cause that's
joints at the
stunning. That's
bottom. The joints be at the bottom of the grocery.
yeah, man. And it be like buy one get three free type shit. Yeah, man. It's just the stunner. It's just weak a little bit. I don't know, man. I mean, it's still uh for a good grade. I give it probably like a B minus.
Mm, I'm gonna have to agree with you. I just think I don't know because he doesn't. I don't know. It's something about his arms, about Kevin Owens' arms when he like reps the stunner. It doesn't look like he fully
He don't
got you.
have shoulders.
Not like Stone Cold.
No.
That's because Stone Cold got shoulders. Kevin Owens don't have shoulders. That's the issue.
Hey, what?
Yeah, but then Kevin Owens got that stomach. So it's like when he do the stunner, the stomach kind of like bounce back and hit his chin.
I mean,
So it's
that's
fit.
why I like. That's why I like it when he does the frog splash, though.
Yeah. The frog splash is different, but he doing a stunner and then he'll go down and his stomach is still up, but then it go down while he's going down. So it's kind of delay between his stomach and his body. It just look weird.
I just look the way he looked like. I think I see what you mean. A little bit. There's a gift of him doing stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the other news, like Brad, you actually sent to me, and I actually find this kind of interesting. They announced the cast for the Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
So
hey,
what?
before you do that, before you change the subject, who you think who set up Roman Reigns?
It's about to be somebody stupid. I hope it's not somebody stupid, but I guess
You know who? Okay, you know what's funny that you say someone's stupid. Okay, I got a logical one and I got a stupid one.
all right, go ahead.
My logical one, I think, is Daniel Bryan, right?
Uh-huh.
My stupid one, I think, is Cedric Alexander.
Yo. Um, you know what? I think I'm just gonna go for the obvious one. I think it's Shane McMahon. I don't think he's done with because like let's think about it. A forklift by a coworker, that Shane McMahon had to employ, and a car, like somebody ran, like when somebody's trying to run over you, that's a hit. Somebody trying to put a hit out on you. Who got the money to put a hit out on somebody? I'm just saying.
I mean, yeah, that's what I said. But knowing WWE, I'm looking for the swerve, and it's not it's okay. It's either Cedric Alexander or Sheamus, because I think they're trying to bring Sheamus back because they did said red hair, and I'm like,
Oh my
all
god.
the redheads I'm thinking of is Rowan, Buddy Murphy, Daniel Bryan, sort of, and then it was like, what's another redhead guy? And I was thinking Sheamus, and Sheamus hasn't been back in a while, so that's another that's another reason.
But that's so random.
Exactly. Imagine like when they ran over Stone Cold, it was like Rikishi. I know in the end it was Triple H, but like when it was Rikishi, it was like what the fuck?
It's funny because I actually forgot that Triple H had something to do with that whole thing.
Exactly. Like I think most people forget it was Triple H because of the whole thing about Rikishi doing it. And to tell you the truth, I didn't mind that feud because I was like, well, at least they're giving Rikishi some fucking go.
He won the Intercontinental Championship while he was a heel too.
Yeah.
So it is something. That's why I loved it when Sasha Banks came back as a heel. I'm like, she's about to win championships now. I don't
Oh
know what
man.
it is about WWE and turning heel. As soon as you turn heel, nigga, you start winning championships.
Yo, and they cheered for it too. That was the
Yeah,
best one.
that's the best part. They was fucking cheering for Sasha Banks beating to like Canada, one of Canada's greatest exports in Canada. I'm like, y'all ain't shit.
She not a good wrestler anyway. She been
Who,
there for
Natalia?
she been there for a long ass time, and they haven't even pushed her as much as everybody else. She a 2-time WWE Women's Champion, but she been there for how
Now
long?
she only won that once.
I thought she
She
won it
won the
twice.
Divas. She won the Divas Championship, then the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Oh,
Yeah,
Who y'all talking about? Wait.
Natalia.
Oh yeah, Natalia. Yeah, you're right.
And fuck the Divas Championship because everybody won that. Fucking Alicia Fox won the Divas Championship.
By the way, I miss her. I don't get it. I'm
yeah, that
probably one of
is.
the only dude that likes Alicia Fox.
I think she's finer than a motherfucker. I say that.
I think she can
Yeah,
wrestle too. I just think she just like Naomi. I just think she was just in that era where everybody was divas. But like I tell everybody, she has the best Northern Lights suplex I've seen out of male or female.
I also like her. Is that and her backbreakers? Her backbreakers are fucking good.
Her
oh
back
yeah,
break.
yeah, yeah. Backbreakers are good, but you know they kicked her out of Raw. Raw or SmackDown last week. They said she was drunk behind stage. They sent her home.
Drunk behind stage.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard about that.
she came in drunk or intoxicated and she got alcohol problem.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why they're not pushing her that
I
much.
ain't know.
That's why she's
I mean,
a
yeah, I
side
heard
person.
she could drink, but I ain't know it was that. I ain't know it was that deep.
Yeah, they put her into alcohol joint a couple of years ago, and
Mm.
she still showed up drunk. So
Well,
they send her home.
let's say this. Like, so the alcohol issue, right? How much
Yeah,
does it affect her like persona though? Like, can people disassociate at least?
I mean, her gimmick is that she's crazy, not
Yeah.
not stereotypically crazy. Because I think Phil thought she was like stereotypically crazy, but it's like she's not stereotypically crazy. She's just fucking crazy.
Okay.
yeah.
Then,
But
I
the
don't,
thing about it is that I think it was like this Monday Night Raw or last Monday Night Raw. Vince McMahon scrapped the whole script and changed everything around. And people can't come in and drink or intoxicated like that because they got to do that storyline. But
right.
you know what I'm
Well,
saying? So,
I think the Usos came in drunk too, and them niggas get DUIs like every week. So
I
oh
thought it
yeah,
was just one of
yeah,
them.
it was Jimmy.
yeah, yeah.
I think it was Jimmy. No, it was Jay. It was Jay.
Old boy too, Hardy Boys, Jeff.
And
They
Jeff
like
Hardy.
drinking. Yeah, man. They love the alcohol,
Yeah,
man.
but Jeff was hardcore with it. That nigga did hard drugs.
Yeah. And smiled at his mug shots. Like, what the fuck? Hey.
And the funny part is when he was doing that shit outside of WWE too. He had a whole
Yeah,
world championship match, I believe, and he showed up high as shit.
yeah.
He wrestled that match high out of his fucking mind.
But was it good though?
Not really.
Ah, well,
Nah,
then
he was kind of slow, climbing up
When I
the
yo,
building shit,
when I
sweating
say
extra.
I don't mean like, oh, he smoked a little weed. I'm talking about like nigga was lit.
oh,
Yeah.
I mean, he ain't worse than Razor Ramon in the Indies. Did you
Oh,
remember that shit?
bro. That man could drink a whole case of beer at that day. I don't even think Steve Austin did that. A whole case.
Nah, but I know the APA when they was doing their APA shit, like they could drink on set, and like JBL started slurring his words, so I had to tell him to chill on that shit. But this was like Attitude Era. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's remember the bra and panties matches and shit.
Oh
Uh,
yes.
Oh man.
yeah, like I said, and to bring back up Bray Wyatt, it's funny you mentioned '97 Kane because that's my favorite Kane. So the fact that like I wasn't going to compare it to it, but watching everybody's reaction, I might have to because like he did steal the show. He literally fucking stole the show.
He stole the show.
Yeah. He stole the show. Hey, what'd you think about Edge thinking about coming back?
I don't want him to come back. I want him to stay retired. I don't want
Mm.
him paralyzed. I don't want to see one of these. And it's the same. I feel the same way with Daniel Bryan. Every time like I watch Daniel Bryan wrestle, it's cringy because he still goes hard. Like he's not being reserved with what he does. He's still going 100% doing Daniel Bryan shit.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like if Edge is coming back to wrestle, he's gonna be doing Edge shit. So
He probably do like some fucking Brock Lesnar. I mean like some Goldberg shit. The matches probably last like 15, 20 minutes. Do a spear, get crazy and win the match or some shit like that. They probably
I
ain't gonna have
feel
him do a
like
whole
he's
lot of
going
shit.
to get in a match with Braun Strowman, and Braun Strowman's going to fuck that nigga up, and then we all go. And next thing you know, he's going to like, God help, God forbid, like that neck gives out, and then he's like paralyzed. I can understand. I do understand. Like sometimes, like it's like me with the military. It's like even though I'm happy I'm out, but if I would go back in and do the same shit I've done on that boat, I could do that. like there's times where I do like miss it. So I can understand what he's going through.
Yeah.
But for his sake, I don't want him to do
Sometimes you
if
gotta know your
you
limit.
if you listen to his podcast, he always be talking about all the good times he had when he was in a ring and shit. But so yeah,
it. I was like, maybe I was hoping he'd stick with acting. It was like because the show he was on, it wasn't that bad. Did I
yeah, I
watch it?
know.
No, but
Yeah,
it wasn't that
yeah,
bad. Edge wasn't bad.
yeah, yeah. I watched the show. He was good. He said he took a lot of actor lessons. He said he didn't want nobody to think that he was a joke.
And yeah, I think he actually, and that's the thing. He actually has the face for TV. Like he's not no ugly dude. He actually has the face for TV. So I figure he could work some shit, even do some movies or some shit like that.
You know, we'll do one of them old ass straight to DVD movies with Stone Cold or some shit.
Yeah,
All right. So here's what I want to say about Edge coming back. As much as as much as like we're scared that he might really injure himself or like he might get paralyzed and shit. I feel like for a lot of wrestlers that do that, there's a reason why people like Paige and Daniel Bryan and Edge, who have these who like fucking have these injuries, still want to come back. Like if it's up to them, they'll risk it because being in that ring is worth it. So
Yeah,
it's like while we can sit here and be like, bro, I don't want this shit to happen, it's like, yeah, it's probably gonna happen because I die for this shit. And
yeah.
that kind of thing. So it's like when you find something that to be passionate like that about, is it really a good thing that they died doing what they love?
Yeah,
No,
no. But everybody do that. You know, football players, basketball players, they be second straight. They still want to play and shit.
Yeah.
you know
Good
what's
evening.
funny? Paige, when I heard that Paige, she's like she has the bones of a 60-year-old
How you
woman.
doing?
The first thing that went through my mind was so she's good enough so that Bubba Ray Dudley could pound something to a table.
Oh wow. You know what? But I still want porn.
uh,
If Paige is gonna retire and shit, I still think she have a really good career in porn.
what?
oh
I'm being
wow.
so serious.
I seen that shit, man. Her little ass body and shit. Wow.
Nah,
She'd be
Paige is
perfect for
killing.
it.
Paige would make a killing.
She would make so much money. Let's be honest.
She
Former
would make over.
WWE, bro, she
Speaking,
makes so much money.
speaking of porn, yo, you want to talk about Mia Khalifa only making 12K?
No, okay, so you're acting like I love how she's talking about like she's like the most important thing ever right now. Okay, like who actually was a fan of Mia Khalifa in this like chat
I
right
thought it was trash.
I thought she was trash too.
because I know you guys probably would. Like anything from anything I've ever saw from her, I didn't even see what the big deal was for her.
Yeah, and she can't take dick. That's one of my biggest issues with her. I was watching a video of her taking like some black dude or whatever, and bro,
Was it
she
Rico
almost,
Strong?
yeah, Rico Strong bodied her ass. I ain't never seen it that bad. Well, I've seen like 18-year-old white girls take dick better than you.
That was you know what's funny you mentioned that because that was the whole thing I felt about Mia Khalifa, and that's the reason why I thought she was trash too. Because you could tell, like, I don't think she was in it for the pleasure. I think she she was in it for the money.
No,
And
here's the thing about that though. Here's the thing about that. She said in a tweet that she it wasn't a conscious decision for her to do porn. She did porn because men created these expectations of her to be sexy or some shit like that. Like in order for her to become an attractive woman by a man's standard, she has to be, someone who's very sexy or someone with a lot of sex appeal. That's why she did porn.
that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Oh,
What?
bro, everyone
That
on
sound
Twitter
like
was like,
some.
that's the
That sound
dumbest thing
like something
ever.
a pimp would say to her.
Wait, wait.
Hey, girl, you want to be sexy? Do this porn. We'll see how attractive you'll get.
Go out there and make that money, bitch.
Like it just
Make
doesn't
my
come up.
The more dick you take, the more pretty you'll get.
Oh yeah, bro. She was getting blasted on Twitter. Niggas was like, that's gotta be the dumbest shit I ever heard. And someone said your videos wasn't even that good.
Guess you gotta take more dick.
Yeah. But it's funny because I actually saw the video that like catapulted her. It was it was a video of her wearing a hijab and getting fucked. Like that
You
was the
know they
video.
did a part 2 to that?
I th- I don't know.
Not with Mia, but with another porn star.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay, now I know what you're talking about. Yeah. That
And
became
I don't even
like a
think that
thing.
girl was like I think she's Spanish or something like that. I don't even think she is like Lebanese or something like that. I don't know. I gotta look her up.
Who the other girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, the other girl's Lebanese, I believe.
Is she?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but but well, like I've said, well, porn is racist as fuck anyway. So I think
Yeah,
that's like a no
yeah, they
shit. That's a no.
yeah, they pay white females more when they having sex with black guys and shit.
Yeah. Also, also this because porn loves stereotypes. Like that's their main shit. Like they will perpetuate the fuck out of stereotypes. Like every video they make.
They live off it.
So it's like, and they do it. They try to do it in a funny way, but at the same time, it's real fucked up.
Uh, I still don't understand why fucking step brother stepsister porn is so popular. Like
Ugh.
That honestly, that's white people. Honestly, that's all I'm gonna say. Because that's like the most
Ugh.
searched shit in like middle America and the most searched shit in like a lot of parts of Europe. As a matter of fact, I think Europe started that shit. Honestly, the whole
I wouldn't.
step brother stepsister thing.
Step brother, step sister. Yeah, nah.
even the stepmother and all that other
Yeah,
stuff.
like they're all catching it, and I'm like, bro. And then America, they catch on the trends a lot. So once that shit started popping in Europe, bruh, that's
That
all.
shit could stay in. That shit could stay in Europe.
I
Yeah,
just thought at the end of the day, it's just like such a pointless thing to do because like I think I mentioned you Wallace beforehand. It's like it's a way for you to feel like you're doing something taboo, but like not. So, I don't know. I just always thought it was a little bit dumb.
yeah. Apparently, I mean, technically, it's not taboo because it's step. They like y'all not really related.
Exactly.
Title, but the title of stepsister, like it has sister in that title. That's gonna make it weird.
Ugh, I know. Oh my
Like
gosh.
I don't like the fact that like if it said not her brother or not her sister, I think that's better. Which in some cases they do, but then some of them just go, and some of them don't even give a fuck. They do the whole incest shit,
Yeah, I don't. No,
and
no.
I'm like, bro, and it mostly be the white motherfuckers too.
Yeah, you don't hear like any black folk, let alone any Asian folk.
Nah,
The
hell
coons
They
no.
do
do
it.
it. Nah, the
They do
coons
it.
do that.
Oh no. Oh, want me to fuck my sister? Fuck no. Get the fuck off here.
Yeah,
Nah.
It's not
because I know.
often. It's really not often, but like you get one or two. But
Yeah,
but this is why I stick to the ghetto porn because there's no
yeah.
stories. It's just introduce yourself. I'm so and so. How old are you? About 21. Let me see your ass. And then they go,
No, but that's why I like Shorty Max videos because he had a whole thing about fucking white women, but it was ghetto porn, and I'm like, that's some nigga shit. That's my man's.
shit. I was the same way about Justice Slayer. It's like we don't need no story. You just show the girl, show what they do, and then get to the fucking.
Same with Lex Steele. His ass did that too.
Yeah, he a legend. But
He's a I feel like I feel like he's fucked. I feel like he's done more videos than like all the black porn stars, like in the actual industry.
Oh, that man's a
Yeah.
legend.
That
And then
man.
I've seen porns where like women that's fucking him is like, I can't believe I'm with Lexington Steele and all that other stuff. So
Yeah.
yo, props to that man. So,
Did
um,
y'all hear about? Did you hear about that female that looked like Becky Lynch is doing porn?
Yeah. No, I actually saw that video.
Well, how's it?
First of all, it's boring. And second of all, she does look like Becky Lynch, but she don't have that accent, so I don't know why they even use that in the first place.
Wow. So was she getting fucked? Say I'm the man.
Nah, nothing like that. Like I said, it was boring. I think I closed it after like 2 minutes.
that's a damn shame.
And there was because they was really trying to sell the fact, oh yeah, she looks like Becky Lynch. She looks like Becky Lynch. And I'm like, bruh, you can look
Yeah.
like Becky Lynch, but you're fucking boring.
Don't get me wrong. I think Becky Lynch is pretty, but she's not a porn seller.
Yeah, she's not a porn seller.
No.
Not like Paige.
Oh, I think porn. I think she really needs to think about doing porn. I think bro, she
Yo,
makes
with
so much
that
money.
accent.
She makes so much money.
And I think she got lip injections. I don't know. Her lips look more fuller.
I want to, it wouldn't be surprising if she did.
Right.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Brad. It was something you like said to me. It was like they rebooting Mortal Kombat. Now
Oh,
that like they another
they cast
man.
an actor. I didn't think that was gonna be one of. I didn't think it was gonna be a topic today, but yeah. So I guess for honestly, before AI kicks the bucket, I've been saying that like the next big trend was gonna be like video game films trying to catch that like what the MCU has done with superhero movies, and Warner Brothers, they're like, all right, we're going to try Mortal Kombat again, coming out 2011, no, 2001. So we already had one actor, which was from the Raid, Joe Taslim as Bihan Sub Zero. But today they just confirmed Ludi Lin, who Wallace. If you watched that one
Black Ranger
episode,
from fucking Power Ranger.
yeah, he was Agent Zach from the Power Rangers reboot. But he was also Lance, Lance's avatar on that Black Mirror episode. You know the one.
I know the one.
You know the one. And so he's gonna play Liu Kang. They're also isn't they didn't just stop to him. They're looking for this newcomer actress, Sissy Stringler, to be Melina, and Ichi the Killer's Tandanobu Asano as Raiden.
What, Asian playing Raiden?
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
I mean
I
Raiden's supposed
must
to be
have
the
talked with the
Asian
elder
god
guys
of
on that.
thunder. He's supposed to be the Japanese god of thunder, isn't it? So
No,
He's not even Japanese.
I
he's
know,
not
but
even. He's not even Asian.
I know that, but like, isn't like the idea that they loosely base it on that like whole thing?
Well, no. The reason why he's revered in like those Asian countries, like the Wuxi Academy and shit like that, is because those are the warriors that he chose for Mortal Kombat. It had nothing to do with him being the actual god of thunder in their culture.
Nah. Well, it is what it is. It's not. I unfortunately don't remember Ichi the Killer or some of the other movies he's been in a while, but like he doesn't seem like a bad actor. He doesn't seem like a bad choice. It's just so happens that Raiden's going to be Asian.
I don't agree with that, honestly.
And Jax, been looking for Makad Brooks. He is from Supergirl. I haven't watched Supergirl, but
I haven't seen it.
he was on the game.
He what?
He was on the game.
What, the late MK11?
No, the show, the game. Like that show from I think it was on BET.
The joint with one of the.
Oh, the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he played Jerome off the game.
oh, as Jax?
Yeah. It depends on where they go for. Remember, this is like MK1 Jax. We'll see. Like, we'll see.
I'm like, No, I'm like trying to picture it in my head, and I'm.
The,
I don't know. I
what
have to see it.
what gets me optimistic about this one is that
Because Jackson's a grown ass man.
yeah,
That's a grown ass man.
maybe he'll bulk up, but like the what makes me optimistic about it, besides some of the comments they want to go by, the producer is James Wan, who he's already known for horror, but he's also he directed Aquaman. I'm thinking like he has superhero experience, he has a lot of horror experience, kind of mixing that together for an R-rated MK movie using the fatalities. We'll see where they go. Um, I like Woody Lynn. Even though I wasn't like the biggest fan of his act when Ray and I went to go see that Power Rangers reboot, I like him as an actor. Oh, I think it was hilarious in that Black Mirror episode.
Oh yeah, that shit
Yo,
tripped me out.
man, I'm not gay.
My man was like, "So I guess we're gay now." He was like, "Oh."
Yeah, man. But so far, in general, I nothing on the Melina chick. She's a new actress, so this may be her first actual role ever. Um, it looks nice. That's all I can really say about it right now. But I think Louis Lin is a good choice for Liu Kang. I just hope that Liu Kang can be interesting.
Okay, Brad, not to interrupt you, but I'm looking at the video now. Because I see a black bald guy. Is that supposed to be the guy that's playing Jax?
Yeah, like in the video is like is it a picture with the other actors or something?
Oh no, get another nigga. Get another.
I'll show you a picture of what I'm seeing. Friggin', I'll send you on like Messenger.
Okay. Yeah, because why can't I just get Michael John White as Jax? That's what I want.
He technically already did.
I
Yeah,
know
I know, but he was so good.
he was so good.
They
Why can't I
always
get that
they always
in
want
here?
someone different. It's like that was the old version. This is the new version. We don't want you to associate. Yeah, if this is the ball guy you see,
He
then
looked like for real. He looked like he'll play Baraka than fucking Jax.
and it is what it is.
Like
I
he'll
don't
be
think,
like this man to be a great. I'm looking at it. He'd be a great Baraka.
yeah. I guess they wanted someone looking a little more young looking so that they can have sequels that won't look too weird.
But Jax has always been an old man. It's not even.
I
I
don't
just
know.
need him to look like a grown ass man.
Maybe when he grows his hair out and when he bulks up, he'll look different. Because
He better.
some actors I'll be thinking like cast them. So this is not really what I would expect. And then when they actually prepare for the role, all right, that actually made it work. Um, I can't think of anyone on the top of my head right now, but they could have chose. They also don't want to choose any major AAA actors because they wanted these actors to be, not be too distracting when they're playing the role, and they wanted to get real fighters. So maybe this guy knows how to fight a bit.
I mean, he can learn how to fight a bit. I just want him to look like a grown ass man. That's all I care about.
But what do you think about this? Our new Melina potentially, this whole sissy Stingler
Is
girl.
that the light skinned chick?
Yep.
That's
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
She has no backstory. Like she has no past experience, as far as we're concerned. At least not on her IMDb. Apparently, she was some sort as assistant director of Mac.
I mean, but Melina, I don't think Melina's gonna be. I don't think Melina's a hard character to play though.
All you need to make sure is her effects on her face look good, and then she can fight, and you're fine.
Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know. Like if she was playing Jade, I could kind of do it. But Melina, I don't know.
Well, I mean, clearly, maybe we need to add a little bit more teeth on there too. Have to really do that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe I'm just Maybe I'm not being progressive.
Was like,
Fuck progressing. I just want the shit to look good.
Me too.
Like, I mean, yeah, you can hire. I mean, yeah, you can hire different people to play certain characters. Like, all right, if you want a light skinned one to play Melina, knock yourself out, nigga. Is it gonna be good though?
unfortunately, we got nothing to go by yet. They're starting to film like soon in Australia, but like until we actually see some footage, we can't really say anything.
Man.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
Well, I hope the movie will be good because I don't. Because that's I think that's another like I just want it to be good. Like Father says, and like one can only hope. But so
it's definitely going to be gory. I can tell you that.
it is Mortal Kombat. It has to be.
Yeah. Well, like they didn't really have that in the original movie. They didn't really have any gore.
But
But
it was still, but it was still grimy.
yeah,
It
but I
was
think that's
still
just
very
because
grimy, which I thought they kind of made up for it.
I guess that's fair. Just I don't know. As long as they properly know how to like put these fatalities into work, but it just being overplayed. That's what I'm looking forward to. Unfortunately, when it comes to the lore stuff in MK, I'm not as well versed as you guys.
Yeah, I can. I know the whole lore. I could handle that.
I'm more versed on the Street Fighter side of things, but
I can recite that lore from like left to right.
yeah, someday I'm gonna have to talk to you about all these weird decisions. But no, yeah, like as it says, Blue Lin, Lulu Kang, nothing on this new chick. Hopefully this guy buffs up and we'll see how he looks. They got a cool actor for Raiden, but it's an Asian Raiden. I know people don't feel type of way about it.
I'm not gonna feel comfortable with an Asian Raiden, but that's just because he was never he doesn't really have a race.
Yeah, because he's like
But
an he's a god, so he doesn't
yeah, he's a
really.
god. You know, he's omniscient. So it's like, but
But
then
hey,
again, because of that, they're gonna get away with the with him being Asian. But yeah,
granted,
we'll see.
maybe it'll make more sense me saying that gibberish. I don't know. Like maybe they'll try to make it more like he's saying some actual words as opposed to whatever the hell he's saying.
As long as Shao Kahn's not his brother, then we'll be good.
Yo, if they use that the costumes from MK11, would it be all right? Like from the classic ones.
The what?
If they were to use these designs, when they brought the past versions of the MK characters in MK11, they used those versions of the costumes. All right, or would it go more different? I'm sure
Um,
NetherRealm will be involved.
yeah,
uh,
but I think NetherRealm. I mean, see, because like NetherRealm, when they make their Mortal Kombat games, they kind of really they kind of do different shit every game. So it's like if they're gonna make the movie, I would like them to go in a direction that doesn't look like anybody from the NRS games. At least if you ask me.
I have no problem with that. I'm all okay with these video game adaptations doing their own thing as long as they don't go too far off and don't feel off brand. That's all it is.
Or don't do anything unnecessary.
Right. Like we don't need a freaking weird sex scene in the middle of this movie
oh, it's
between
gonna happen.
like listen man, I was so done when I saw that Tekken movie years back and I saw there was a three-way between Kazuya and the Williams sisters, but they're still enemies to each other.
They just did that to be edgy.
I just don't get why though. I was like, what were we
Yeah,
doing?
it's not supposed to make sense.
First of all, both of those movies are stupid. Right?
You watch them all anyway.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Father, remember the one time we was in the Discord and I was just ranting about that movie?
Yes.
Yo, I tore that movie, especially the second one. I tore that movie a new ass. That shit was terrible.
I stay away from the second one. The first one, I felt like, at least if you didn't potentially, if you didn't know Tekken, or even if it was like a game adaptation, you can argue to a small extent it's not the worst martial arts film, but like, yeah, once you realize where it came from, then it's like night and day. The second one, though, I just stayed away from. But that's why I'm just happy that theoretically we may be in a renaissance age where we may get some good, really good ones. We'll get some bad ones still, but I'm hoping MK and a couple others won't be.
Hey, fuck around, that new Mortal Kombat gonna look like that fucking Dragon Ball Z movie.
No, stop. We don't need Liu Kane's gonna do a backwards bicycle kick, and it's not gonna make any sense. He's kicking the wrong way.
And then we go, okay, I do have a question. Is Carlisle gonna be in that movie?
We have no clue. We
Because
have
I need someone to cheer for. That's all. That's all I care about. Is Carlisle in the movie? Is he gonna be fly as hell? And can I cheer for him?
Is he gonna wear a gaucho?
pull the Shaolin.
Yeah. Is he gonna wear gaucho? Is they gonna get the hat right?
Hmm. No, like watch them use the one actor from the original film. The Shang Tsung actor, and he's gonna be the one person cameo coming back because he came back for the game. So I just wouldn't be surprised if they decide let's keep the one thing that everyone still loves.
He's a great Shang Tsung.
Yeah.
He is Shang Tsung.
He is Shang Tsung. So it's
I
like,
can't imagine anyone else as Shang Tsung other than him. That's how good he is.
yeah. So when they brought him back, that's why I was like, this feels right.
Mm-hmm.
Like even when he did the Your Soul Is Mine, I was like, wow, this feels right.
Yeah, let's just not, and this is no offense to her, but let's just make sure that for this movie we don't get Ronda Rousey for,
Hey,
like,
Sonya.
yeah, Sonya. Like, I just
Oh, you know it's gonna happen.
no,
Yo,
You
she gotta
know it's
redeem
gonna
herself.
happen.
like,
She
okay,
gotta redeem herself.
even even before she went to wrestling, when she was like in the Expendables and the few seconds she had in Fear 7, she's not the greatest actress, guys.
She not.
And her voice acting in MK11, like,
But she's
it,
not any of those things. She's not a voice actor or an actor. She's in the movie for a check. She's not doing it because she likes it.
yeah,
I mean,
but
okay,
She,
well,
she like that in fucking wrestling. It's just that she got that face that it's not a TV face.
Nah, she
yeah.
showed more. She actually shows more emotion in wrestling than she had ever did in Mortal Kombat or Expendables.
Wow.
like,
I died. Who gave the order? Oh, damn.
how do you ruin
Sorry, you
the
have to go
death
through.
scene?
She said, "Wait, I died, and you didn't save me." I'm like, "Oh my god,
Come on, guys.
Rhonda, is that how you show emotion? If your mother died, is that what you really gonna say? Your
Whatever.
mother
Right?
died?
Was that your first take?
Perfect. Perfect. We ain't got time. She got WrestleMania to go to.
And it stands out because everyone else is either like just an actually really superb voice actor or just a good actor in general. Like they may not have done voice acting before, but they're just good with their mocap. And then you have her, like, just ruining it. Like the one role I think she did the most okay with was when she was that bodyguard in Furious 7. But she barely had any lines there, so it is what it is.
Yeah, all you had to do was fight.
Mm-hmm.
Can't fuck that up.
Yeah, yeah, well, she ain't got nowhere to go but up.
You're not wrong.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't hate her, but no, man,
I don't think anyone hates her. It's just you didn't do a good job.
you didn't do a good job. And I know, like, Kel thought I was being a little harsh, but I was like, no, I was like, just compared to what we had before, And the reason why we sacrificed the old actress for her just to get her fan base to play MK11. Like, if you wanted a new audience to play MK11, there was other ways you can go about it.
I don't think they wanted a new audience. I just think they was making another game because this is Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, but like when you get like a celebrity guest star or celebrity Lucy, whatever you say, you're expected you're gonna get some attention that way. They didn't just choose Ronda Rousey just because.
You're right. You're right.
It's the
All right.
same way where oh
Go ahead, Brad.
nah, it was just all I was saying was just the same way how like Smash Brothers would be getting those different IPs. Like they want you Persona people to play Smash. They want you Dragon Quest people playing Smash.
Okay. On that note, I'm gonna go ahead and end the podcast, and as usual, we're gonna have our final words, and I'm gonna start with Tony.
Send me for last.
Okay.
Or
Brad.
Yeah, last words. Mia needs to, Mia Khalifa just needs to calm down. Realize that she's not that important. No one watched her stuff. And I'm just really hoping that MK is not going to turn out like mediocre. I don't think bad, but mediocre. That's all I'm looking forward to. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Okay, Father.
Um, I know you want to end the podcast, but I think we should talk about the situation in Philadelphia a little bit because that just happened. And apparently, from what I'm hearing and the reports that are coming out, apparently a black guy did it.
Oh wow, why America's gonna have fun with that?
Yeah, but then
y'all ain't see a picture of him? They got a picture on the internet. He like a fake ass Rick Ross.
yeah, I saw that actually. I saw that picture, and he do look like a fake ass Rick Ross.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
But you
but
know what? I think this is a great time to talk about mental health in America. It's a very, very important thing that we need to prioritize. It's obvious our brother was disgruntled, dealing with the racism in America and these crooked ass cops. So he decided to take matters upon himself. And what we need to do as a country is help out our brothers who,
hey,
don't trust the police.
hey, I don't think a lot of this is mental health. I think he was just a hood nigga. They had he was already selling drugs and all that shit. He was just a hood nigga that was just like, fuck it, man. Police won't come out. I'm just gonna shoot these things at him and shit. I don't think every time somebody pull a gun that is mental health. There's mental health going on, but I don't think that every time somebody pull a gun is mental health. He was just in that joint. He was shooting that bitch. He had him on standoff for like fucking what, 8 hours?
Hey,
Shooting this shit.
that's
And
a
then
gang.
they had him on the phone. They was like, yo, if you don't give up, we gonna send SWAT in that motherfucker. He was like, oh shit. Let me go away. He called his lawyer. He called all his peoples and made sure that he don't get killed when he leave that fucking house, and that's what he did.
Yeah, but when white people talk about my brother, I'm still gonna say mental health because they say mental health when it's theirs.
Oh yeah. True.
I mean,
Claim it.
Yep, I'm gonna be on code on their ass.
Oh yeah. True. That lady that remember it was a while back. That lady that she was a caretaker or some shit, and she was hanging babies from the fucking ceiling or some shit or something like
yeah,
that.
yo,
And she got like 2 years in probation or some shit for that shit,
Oh
and said it was
yeah,
mental health. Say it was mental health. Mm.
that's crazy
God
stuff.
damn.
Let me tell you,
Tony,
it,
you want to
every,
go ahead with
every
your final word?
oh, you trying to rush this off? Okay, mother clucker.
It's not that I'm trying to
Uh,
rush this off. Because the Dropbox that I'm doing it on, I don't know how much time I got left. Because last time I said it
Uh,
was 203 minutes. So
uh, um, go Redskins. Fuck Dallas. Um,
Oh, oh, oh.
um, that's it. Fuck Dallas. Go Redskins.
Oh my God, football season's coming.
football
Hell
season,
yeah!
football season is coming. My
Uh,
quarterback and my running back don't want to fucking play,
uh,
and
Did they get Ezekiel out of the play yet? Did he sign his
no,
contract?
no.
Y'all fucked.
Jay Z saved me. Yo.
Maybe if Jay Z could do something about it, I'll be happy. But I'm gonna end up boycotting football again. This shit keeps coming.
Don't boycott because your team suck. You should have
You
did that
damn
years
right.
ago.
I need an
You should
excuse.
did that shit.
Shut
You
up.
should did that years ago.
I need an excuse. Shut up. I'm
Fucking Dallas Cowboy fan.
I'm a cop out. I said I'm gonna come back to football. After this boycotting and shit. I stand with Kaepernick. Yo, we pick up Kaepernick, then I'll probably come back, but they ain't happening.
Mm.
That's not happening.
Yeah, I know. Jerry Jones like to work his slaves.
Can 2022 come over so I can watch my World Cup? God damn.
But also, we gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to do a podcast. I think I told you, I wanted to do a podcast on mental health, and this might be the perfect time because I just heard about the Philly stuff and some other stuff like what we was talking about earlier, Wallace. Before we even got on, I want to talk about that too because
Oh,
I thought because that actually like sparked up some conversations and thoughts. So uh, we gonna have to talk one of these days. We're gonna have to talk about that on the podcast and like have some good old conversation. Maybe bring some women in here too, so we can like make sure we get both sides in. But sis, I'm gonna try to see if I can like upload this on YouTube since it's still recording. Thank God. So, with that being said, this is you know what? Let me just say podcast. I'd like to thank everybody that came in, and I'm signing off. Peace.
All right.
Yep.